Listen up, you donkey. Are you carrying around a spare tire you can't seem to ditch? Don't think for a minute that I believe it's just genetics or getting older. That's a load of bollocks. We're diving deep into the real reasons why men pile on the pounds, and trust me, you won't be blaming your grandparents for this one. Get ready to face the truth, because I'm about to serve up a cold, hard plate of reality about your weight gain. Let's get one thing straight. You can't fuel your body like a garbage disposal and expect to have a six-pack. This isn't rocket science. Shoving down greasy takeaways, sugary drinks, and processed crap is a one-way ticket to expanding your waistline. It's time to ditch the junk and start treating your body with some respect. That means fresh ingredients, lean protein, and enough fruits and vegetables to make your plate look like a rainbow. Stop blaming your metabolism and start taking responsibility for what you put in your mouth. I swear some of you blokes think exercise is a dirty word. You'd rather spend your days glued to the telly, watching reruns of football matches instead of actually getting off the couch and moving your body. Listen, I don't care if you're not training for the Olympics, you need to get moving. And no, walking to the fridge for another beer doesn't count. Find an activity you enjoy, whether it's hitting the gym, going for a run, or joining a sports team. Just get off your backside and start moving. All right, I'll admit it, genetics do play a role. You might be predisposed to storing fat in certain areas, or maybe your metabolism isn't a raging inferno. But don't you dare use that as a bloody excuse for letting yourself go. Genetics might load the gun, but it's your lifestyle choices that pull the trigger. You can't change your DNA, but you can change your habits. So stop blaming your ancestors and start taking control of your own health. Your metabolism is like a furnace, and just like any fire, it needs the right fuel to burn hot. You think cramming it full of processed junk is going to keep it roaring? Think again. Eating plenty of protein, staying active, and even drinking plenty of water can all help boost your metabolism and turn your body into a fat-burning machine. So ditch the excuses and start fueling your fire properly. Look, we all get older. It's a fact of life. But aging gracefully doesn't mean letting yourself go to seed. Sure, your metabolism might slow down a bit and you might lose some muscle mass, but that's no excuse to turn into a grumpy old geezer who can barely get up the stairs. Keep moving, eat right, and show Father Time who's boss. Hormones, those pesky little chemical messengers, can be a right pain in the arse when they're out of balance. Low testosterone, for example, can make it harder to build muscle and easier to store fat. But don't despair. There are things you can do to get your hormones back on track. Talk to your doctor, make sure you're getting enough sleep, and for God's sake, manage your stress levels. We've all been there. A bad day at work, a fight with the missus, and suddenly that tub of ice cream is calling your name. But listen up, using food to cope with your emotions is like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. It might make you feel better in the moment, but in the long run, it's only going to make things worse. Find healthier ways to deal with stress, like exercise, meditation, or talking to someone you trust. Are you constantly exhausted, reaching for sugary snacks just to stay awake? You might be suffering from a serious case of sleep deprivation. When you don't get enough shut-eye, your body produces more of the hunger hormone ghrelin and less of the satiety hormone leptin. The result? You're constantly hungry even if you've already eaten enough. Do yourself a favor and prioritize sleep. Your waistline will thank you. Let's face it, sometimes we need a little help from modern medicine. But certain medications like antidepressants or steroids can have the unfortunate side effect of packing on the pounds. If you suspect your medication is contributing to weight gain, don't just grin and bear it. Talk to your doctor. They may be able to adjust your dosage or switch you to a different medication with fewer side effects. Take a good hard look at your environment. Are you surrounded by fast food joints and convenience stores? Do you live in a neighborhood where it's unsafe to go for a walk after dark? Your environment plays a bigger role in your health than you might realize. If possible, try to surround yourself with healthy options. Choose a grocery store with plenty of fresh produce. Find a park where you can exercise, and create an environment that supports your health goals. I enjoy a good pint as much as the next bloke, but let's not kid ourselves. Alcohol is basically liquid calories, and those calories add up fast. Not only that, but alcohol lowers your inhibitions, making you more likely to reach for that greasy kebab at the end of the night. If you're serious about losing weight, you need to cut back on the booze. Your waistline and your liver will thank you. Listen up, because this is important. Stress is more than just a feeling. It's a physical response that releases a hormone called cortisol. And while a little cortisol is normal, chronically high levels can wreak havoc on your body, especially when it comes to your weight. Cortisol promotes fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area. So if you want to ditch that stubborn belly fat, you need to find healthy ways to manage stress. There you have it, you lot. The cold, hard truth about why men gain weight. Now, I know some of you are going to try to make excuses, but I don't want to hear it. This isn't about blame, it's about taking control. You've got the information, now it's time to do something with it. So, get off your backsides, ditch the junk food, and start living a healthier life. Your body will thank you for it.